Hello everyone! Welcome back to another train wreck of a stream. Today we're going to be starting some things off a little differently today, obviously, because now I have like just a little thing for my VTuber where I can just, I guess, talk to you guys like this. It's kind of weird, but, but, that's not the real reason we're here today. I said over on Twitter, if you don't follow me on Twitter, you can if you'd like. If not, that's okay too. But I said on Twitter I had a friend that's joining me today. Now, most people think it's an actual person. Yeah, you're assuming too much on my social skills, like by a very very large margin. That's okay. Just don't assume that in the future. That'd be great. But yeah, no. So it's the little special friend that I have ready for you all. That's gonna be noticeable for now on throughout the streams and possible future videos. Blah blah. Is kind of more or less like the streaming mascot. Besides, I guess myself, the little like the stream pet, as one would call it. For some people who know, which is probably one fucking person, and that's about it. I usually have. Oh, sorry for the Discord notification. If you heard one, if not, oh well. Um, However, only one person knows kind of a certain name I like to give to animals that I feel very attached to. And it's a very weeb name. If you know where it's from, you'll understand. But it's going to fit the channel perfectly, I promise. But yeah, let me introduce you to... Drumroll, please. Hopefully it like, just pops up. Oh shit, it did not. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. Alright, cool, he loaded. Yeah, it's a little birdie boy named Senketsu. If you know where the name is from, it's like I said, it's a weeb name. But it's from an anime called Kill la Kill. And you might think, why? Why the fuck not? But anyways, as you can probably tell though, I have a theme going on with like corvids. But this guy's supposed to be like a crow, although he is in the site that I got it from, it says raven, but for now we're gonna call it a crow. Okay. Okay, we got that straight. But what he is and what he essentially does is that he interacts with chat. So if you say hi in the chat, he will say hi back, and he'll be very nice to you guys. But to me, he hates me. That's I don't know what I did to him, but he fucking hates me. But yeah, and there's also certain commands as well that he can do. For example, one of my favorite ones. Give me a moment. Why I made it this way? Good question. But still, is the grave rave where we all reside in, because yeah. But these commands usually have a cooldown, and there'll be a notification throughout the chat from Stream Elements on what other commands there are. There's only like one for now, but if you have suggestions, I can possibly do that to them in the future. But yeah, this is the little friend I was talking about today. Just hopefully he will help liven up the chat a bit, or not the chat, but the stream a bit, and just have a bit more of an interacting part to my streams. But yeah, he will hopefully stay here and do his shit, his job. No, 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 no. We are not going to do a flyover and poke your head command. Bro. Wait, 00, since you're typing, could you please just type the word nerd, or you're a nerd or something like that? Please. There's a special command just for you. Okay. Of all the things you had to say nerdling, you bastard. But still, he says fucking no, you get wrecked. Fucking get wrecked. I already knew ahead of time that that was gonna happen. But I think though, I don't know if multiple, like, if it's just one person and you say it multiple times, I don't think it activates the trigger multiple times, sadly, which sucks, even though it doesn't have technically a cooldown. But yeah. Yeah, see? Okay. No, that doesn't mean spam it. It's like I said, I think it has to be different people who does the commands. Or maybe you have to exit and re-enter the stream. I don't know. The only other way that it could be done is if I were to refresh the browsing cache or whatever. And I'm not gonna do that all the damn time. No. So use the commands sparingly, I guess. But I think if it was with more people here, which hopefully in the future that happens, then he'll be a lot more receptive to that type of shit with multiple different commands. But yeah, that's this little bastard here. Yep, that's the friend I was talking about that I was very excited for. But yeah. Alright, we can now go to Genshin and do the Genshin nerd things now. I don't want to do any more hangouts, but there's really not much else I could do. But I need to do the hangouts because of the Prebo gyms. Yeah, he gets a full chair. Is there a problem with him getting a full chair? He deserves a chair, dude. I'm gonna be honest though, I was originally gonna give him like a nest or a branch, but I couldn't find like good pictures. So I was like, fuck it. Chair. Bird gets the damn chair. Any other nitpicky things? Actually, he wasn't actually gonna originally like he even wasn't even gonna get the chair. He was gonna eventually get a throne. But again, I cannot find a good throne. And it made me very sad. Alright, but okay, let's continue forward before I what? Wait a minute! I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think that. I'm very sad that I fucking did think that. You have no idea how sad I am right now that I did not think of a skull. I'm a. Alright. Alright, Senketsu? Alright, buddy, listen. I know you like chair. I know you do. But, like, we're gonna have to change that. We have an aesthetic here we need to achieve. And that damn chair ain't gonna do shit. It's basic. I gave you a basic chair because you're a basic ass bitch. But still. Yeah. Okay, I'm not doing a corpse. Corpse on the chair. Fucking corpse on the chair. Bro. People get the wrong idea though. You think he killed it. Actually, he totally would kill somebody. And just be like, oh yeah, so now you're sitting with me on the chair. The death chair. The fucking death chair. Oi. Oi vey. Bah. Anyways. But yeah. That's little boy. He's gonna be joining us on adventures and just hopping and this other shit happens. I wish honestly with the whatchamacallit, with the website I'm using this from, like you can have like different idle animations. Like you can, as you can see, like if you do certain commands. But so let's say he's not like being active enough. Have it to where he sleeps every once in a while or does a random thing. And technically that can happen, but you have to do like certain command words and stuff like that. So you'd have to be way more reliant on a very active chat. Yee. Anyways. On to Genshin and doing things like weep shit. Anyways. The next transition over is gonna be pretty fucking bad. Because like I just have it displayed as my full screen. But oh fucking well. I don't care enough. But it should be quick. First thing we're going to be doing though is I'm going to be going over and doing these this domain. Hopefully we get some good ocean hued clam fucking shit, which is really good shit. A really good fucking artifact set with healing characters, and I'm putting them on Seiyu if I get good ones. So far I have not got fucking good ones. I'm so upset by this. And it was. God, I wish I could skip. Nice. But stop. We don't even match with people. We are too we're too antisocial for that shit.
Don't get too close.
Stand clear. There is no escape.
Fire it up.
Illusion shattered. Time to go. See?
So far is a pretty bad run. I haven't really any of them.
Check this out.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Yes. Numbers.
Higher,
Yeet.
hands on fire. Go.
So why the hell are you bing bonging around? So, I barely got hit by you. Fucking pixels.
I got you covered.
Swirl, Mark 2. Now you shall perish.
Why are you running away?
Absorption test. There is no escape.
Will you stop it?
This isn't good. Cross over. Phew. Stand clear. Shine down.
Better get godlight runes for this shit. Because I was not having this difficult a time, and now I am. Because I'm cheating, and I'm big sad. Holy fuck. That's, that, ooh. Give me a streamer luck, please. Yeah, skip. Okay, I'm gonna plume. Yo. Actually, it's not as good. Like, the elemental mastery would be good, but all of this shit is ass. Let's see, what's this? This is what I want on the other one. Can we swap it? Because that would be better than what on that one. But no. Alright, we're gonna leave and actually go maybe top up on health because I wasn't dodging worth shit. Which that's not a good thing in this domain because shields are basically non-existent, which is dumb. Fucking dumb. Like, why you make so many shield characters and then be like, oh yeah, so we got enemies here that like negate the shield. Like, it's a good idea, but like, it's gonna be back-to-back enemies too here soon. I'm just like, what's the point? It's a damn point. Oh yeah, and I've been wanting to talk about this all fucking day, but I really haven't been doing much today. I've literally just kind of been sitting at my PC listening to fucking music and creating chaos by just talking to people. That's it. I really haven't done shit today. However, for those who are unaware, and like if you're not aware of this by now, I mean, I'm shocked, honestly. But for those who are, I still want to talk about it. But I cannot believe Microsoft fucking bought Activision Blizzard for $70 billion. Fucking insane. And it worries me a lot, solely due to the fact, because it's basically, it's solely due to the fact it's like Microsoft and, well, Disney and stuff like that, they're making monopolies, and there's not much can be done about this, sadly.
Check this out.
They're just,
Animal test 6308. Illusion shattered.
there's just nothing really done to this extent, but it's also whack, they bought it for so much. Aha!
Absorption test.
I don't know how I missed it, but
Animal test 63. There is no escape.
sir, I'm gonna need you to stop
This isn't good.
waiting for me, please.
Rod's over.
You're a whore. Actually, no, you came back.
Don't get too close.
Absorption test. Shine down.
Check this out.
Stand clear. There is no escape.
Ah! Damn. Yeah, alright. Streamer look. Let's go. Come on. Okay, we got another plume. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm gonna probably use that. Okay, hold on. We're gonna leave the domain because I want to level that up. I want to level to 4 to see what the fourth is. And if the fourth one is like elemental mastery or energy recharge, that's gonna be nutty. Is it probably good to, or is it not good to use it or whatever? I don't care. But like, that's funny. I can't even remember that. Keybinds. It's big sad. But anyways, artifacts. You. Which one is it? I hope it's elemental mastery or attack, because that will just help enhance my healing even better. Enhance. Let's see. Oh damn, I didn't realize I was almost back at 3 mil. That is nice. Defense in its percent. Oh my god. I don't even want to roll into it. I don't even want to touch it. I'm so upset. You could have gives me elemental mastery, or ER, or attack, and I would have been great. I would have loved that damn thing. But now you had to give me fucking defense, bitch. Fuck you, fucking whore. Anyways, let's do this.
Fire it up!
Absorption test. Stand clear. Enhanced animal models. Illusion shattered. Time to go.
Shit. I forget the pillow trails in this. It's such a random thing to put in the second or this domain.
Check this
So
out!
random. It's like, yeah, let me just
There is no escape.
random food and see how that goes.
Fire, fire, yes, on fire.
Don't get too close! Supporting fire!
Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis. Shine down. Torn to oblivion. Stand clear. There is no escape.
You need to stand still, please. Let me just kill you. It'll be done a lot faster. Let's try not.
This isn't good.
Alright. Let's see what we get now. Why? I don't need the crowns. What is that? What is that? Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't understand. Like, I feel like some sets should not have, like, certain stats. If they're meant more of, like, support or damage. Shit like that. Or, you know, if they're, like, elemental, like, sets. It's just, I don't know, it's why
Time to go.
fucking fence. All fucking things.
Don't get too close!
Animal test 6308. Swirl.
I got you covered!
Now you shall perish.
Fire it up!
Stand clear. Absorption test.
Check this out!
Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis.
Don't get too close!
Stand clear. Shine down.
escape! Torn to oblivion!
Will you stop teleporting? Damn things are annoying. Alright, what do we get now? Bro, what? What is that? What is it? I can't. No, this domain. This domain. This domain. Oh no. So you gonna be one of those domains. Got it. Ooh. Me and this domain are not going to be friends, I see, and I do not like. I'm gonna go to the Serenity Pot before I forget to get the monies. And maybe I'll have enough to buy fragile resin. I don't think I'm gonna keep doing domains because I just don't want to be nice. So I'm gonna just have it for whatever. I should have enough.
This realm is.
Tubby. Yeah, that's cool. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
If you ever
shut up, Tubby. Okay. Ta-da. Zuma. Not really sure. I don't think there's anything else I need to do, thankfully. So we can just go straight to finishing up Bennett's hangout. Then someone else's hangout. Which I don't even know who. One too long. How many of those I have now? Almost 200. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna level up that one artifact. And see if it's good. See if it gets good. I doubt it. How much I bet these are gonna be good ones? See? See, that's already better. That's not so much. Anyways. Enhance. Alright. If it rolls into defense once, though, I'm not finishing it out. Nope, fuck that. Alright, if it rolls in defense, we leaving it. Well, okay. So, like, crit rate and crit rate damage is what I'm looking for. HP, it's not bad, but it doesn't really do anything for her. Alright, let's see. Yep, alright. Fuck you. You're done. You're done. You're done. Thank you. Wasted my damn time. See, like, this is not bad. The thing is, I'm trying to go for this set, and I already have a decent, like, oh shit, hat for that as well. When did I... But yeah, it's got the Elemental Mastery, which is good with a decent attack and recharge. Bro, will you stop calling me a damn nerd? But yeah, I just need to get these 3 to be adequate. I just need these 3 to be even part of that set. But apparently they don't want to give me these 2. Big sad. But yeah. No. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's for. There's so many. They come out with so many of these. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like these 5. So Ningguang, Yunjin, Goro. No, I don't know why I tried to roll that R. Beto and Toma have just came out recently. Like stupid recently. Like Toma's was in like October. But that was like about 4 months ago. Which I mean isn't much, but like, and then I think this was like last month, and then these 2 happened up this month. And then there's supposed to be like what I think 2 more coming soon. I don't know exactly who it's going to be, but I know they're coming. It's Jesus fuck. Anyways. Fantastic Voyage. Okay, so we have 3 out of the 6 needed to finish up the endings. And now we're gonna go all the way back and figure out these other 2 endings. Great. And we're just gonna skip through this because we've done this dialogue, and if you haven't seen the dialogue, you can go back on my previous videos or go look up other people's videos if you'd like as well. But I'm hoping to finish up Bennett as soon as possible because I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Bennett. The reason being I don't like Bennett is because he's too much of a cliche. And one other thing that I'm not bringing up because we ain't going there, but like I don't like Bennett.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah,
How are your event and where are you going after this? Bet you've got a really exciting adventure lined up, huh? The name's Bennett. Oh, I was just so excited to run into someone I admire so much. Of course. If I'm being honest, I'm yeah. It might look like you're just handling a bunch of boring commissions. Anyway, me on the other hand, never. Speaking of which, when you go adventuring later, can I come and watch? If you brought, I don't want to get you into any.
We could just do something else instead. I know there's
I guess you're right.
There's one that way,
but
I think there's
apart from going on adventures, so I really can't think of any. All right, but don't forget, I'll be bringing my bad luck with me, so it probably won't be a very fun.
It won't bother me as long as you don't cause too much. As long as you don't cause too much trouble.
I'll try. Although most of the time it's completely out of my control.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
So, where are we gonna go?
Your mom's house. How about we go around town?
Cool, that would be nice. I was planning to stock up on some adventuring supplies anyway. Oh,
probably
sorry.
Supplies.
I'm back to talking about adventuring again. You must think I'm so boring.
Yes, I do. It's okay, I like adventures too.
Really? Well,
I restored
of course you do. You are a famous adventurer after all. How about we go to the souvenir store?
Why?
With Wind Comes Glory is my favorite shop ever. What can I say? Mondstadt's where I grew up. Let's go.
You're gonna stock up on supplies and and you're going to a fucking souvenir store. Okay. That makes fucking sense. Alright, Benno, what do you gotta say?
Marjorie!
Oh, hello,
So
Bennett.
some margarine,
I haven't
almost
seen
like
you for a long
offering
time.
butter.
I thought you were off adventuring in some faraway place that I've never heard of.
No, it's just I got myself into a tight spot out there. Ended up getting held up for quite a while.
What else is new? So, what are you looking to buy this time?
Oh, I was just checking in to see if the stuff I ordered last time was ready. Thought I'd bring my friend along.
You mean Herman's custom adventure map?
That's right! An adventure map drawn personally by Herman, the great adventurer! It shows loads of recommended places for adventuring, and with his comments, too!
Well, it did arrive, but unfortunately, the cart tipped over in a puddle on the way here.
Of course. She still looks rather pleased.
Most of
with
the goods
herself.
were fine, but since the adventure map was an ink drawing, it's completely ruined.
What? Oh, shoot! That's such a shame!
You really are unlucky, Bennett. Poor Marjorie.
Yes, I am the one who has to bear the loss after all. Maybe I should reconsider whether I'm happy to accept orders from Bennett in the future.
Ooh.
Okay, well, do you have any Alchemists Goggles? I've been thinking about replacing the old goggles on my head for a long time. I heard that there's a new type of goggles made specially for alchemists. When you wear them, you can see all the elements, even the slightest traces of elemental energy.
That's quite useful. I feel like I can do all the already. You can.
Oh, I'm afraid these alchemist goggles you refer to are just a rumor.
Your face is just a rumor.
I talked to that alchemist Timaeus. He told me there's no such thing.
What?
Ugh, are you kidding me? My hopes dashed yet again. Well, how about some slime gel gloves? They exist, right? I saw an adventurer using them once. No matter what the weather, they can grip onto rock when climbing. I call them non-slip gloves.
Those do exist. Unfortunately, we sold out of them just yesterday. They're quite a popular product.
I don't think we're gonna get anything here. Let's head somewhere else. Yeah.
It's okay. No big deal. I'm pretty much used to coming home empty-handed when I go shopping.
That's not normal.
Don't let it bother you. Oh, hey, how about I treat you to a meal at Good Hunter? We've been hanging out for a while now. You must be getting hungry, right? Let's go.
I feel like I may get food poisoning if I eat with you. Bro, you just shoved me. What the hell? Is a bin.
Hi, Sarah. Table for two, please.
I'm so sorry. I don't think we'll be able to serve you two today.
Oh, okay, we're not getting food poisoning.
How come? It doesn't seem really busy here.
Well, how can I put this? Just before you two arrived, we received an order. An entire delegation from Snezhnaya has come to stay at the Goth Grand Hotel, and they asked us to provide a meal service. So, although you might not see many people here, the kitchen is in fact busier than it's ever been. They really know how to rope people into doing things for them. If only they hadn't offered to pay so much.
Looks like we're gonna have to give up. I bet it says pesky Fitsui again. It's because it is.
Oh, I've actually never had any dealings with them.
Not surprising.
But I have heard that they're arrogant and aggressive. In which case, there probably isn't much we can do about it. Well,
No, we can whip their
how
ass.
about we just
Trust me,
head
I've
to
done it plenty of
Mondstadt
times.
General Goods? We can at least get some basic adventure supplies. What do you think? You're in, right? Let's go.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Huh, that's strange. The owner, Blanche, isn't here. That's really rare. Let's go over there and see what that sign says.
Why? Okay, so like. Mondstadt General Goods special offer: 50% off all items. Oh fuck. Shut up, doggo.
Wow! Is this for real? A discount?
This store's generally not considered tight-fisted, is it? Why that word? Why that phrasing? Don't most places have a salary every now and then? Then we'll go
I
with the
mean,
weird phrase.
sure, but not when I'm around. I've never had such good luck before. It must be because I'm with you. Wow, lucky folk really have it different.
I'm just built different. It's a bit of an exaggeration. I'm glad I brought you luck.
You're so nice.
Oh.
Then again, any discount's a bit meaningless without Blanche being here. Shall we wait here for a while? When Blanche comes back,
night.
I'm gonna buy a bunch. After all, this is a rare opportunity, especially for someone like me.
A while later.
Blanche is taking quite a while. It must be an emergency. I feel like she hardly ever leaves the counter.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Really? Don't worry. If we manage to catch a sale, today's gotta be a good day. Patience is a virtue for adventurers too. There's no rush.
Yeah, but there's no point in waiting all fucking day for a bitch to show up.
Do you think that Blanche is in some kind of trouble?
Yeah.
I'm getting a bit worried. The 50% discount is a big deal, but compared to Blanche's safety, I mean...
You're overthinking things? Yeah, it's been too long.
It's probably just all this waiting around making my imagination run wild, I guess. Come on, snap out of it.
Why are we snapping out of it? Dot 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 dot.
I don't usually say this, but do you think it's time we gave up?
Bro, why are you always
Blanche
fisting
probably
the air
won't
like
be
that?
back today, right? I guess I overestimated my luck.
Just coincidence, I have to say. I ran out of patience a long time ago. Yeah.
That's right. I shouldn't let myself get down about it.
Oh, are you waiting for me?
Blanche! We've been waiting for you for ages. You're finally back. I was getting worried about you. What happened? Did you run into some kind of trouble?
Oh, nothing like that. I was just sorting some things out at home.
Oh.
Thanks for your concern, though.
What
But
were you
why
sorting out
are
at
you two
home?
waiting anyway? I posted a notice saying that we'd be closed today.
Closed? We didn't see a sign like that. And anyway, isn't it 50% off the whole store today? That's the whole reason we waited all this time.
Let me check. That's weird. It looks like someone removed the close sign. Or maybe the wind blew it away? The half-price notice you saw was for yesterday. Sorry about that.
Bruh.
Oh,
Bro, why are we so mean with the second option?
thanks. I'm fine. I
Like,
should have
oh my
seen this
God.
coming. So sorry. I feel like I've done nothing but waste your time all day.
Well, yeah.
No matter what I do, I really can't shake my bad luck.
Yeah, you
It's
fucking
getting
suck.
a bit late. I don't think you can accomplish anything if you keep on hanging out with me.
Okay.
So,
leave.
let's part ways for now. And maybe next time it'll be different.
Well, yeah, because
That
we'll be
is,
doing a different ending.
If you still want to hang out with me next time.
Damn, you sound depressed. That sucks. Anyways, fruitless anticipation. Well, of course discounts were going to be that easy to come by.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Oh, now you're here. Now you're here. Bro. Anyways. Yeah. Ancient alchemy can suck my ass. Fucking bitch. Alright, Mr. Bennett. We gotta keep going. Gotta find the other endings. I know the one of the last two endings. Because
I did spend a lot recently. Only 10 more
missed it
left.
as a meme.
Still, 10 more is better than no more.
And I am excited.
Oh, it's you! Didn't think I'd be running.
Alright.
How are you? And where are
Bulldoze
you going
through.
after this? Right. The name's. I was just so
Bulldoze.
excited to run into
Please
some.
God,
Of
just gotta
course.
click it.
If I'm
Just
being
scroll.
honest, yeah. It might look like you're just handling a bunch of boring. Anyway,
on an
I just ripped
adventure.
me on the other. Never mind. Speaking. When you go adventuring, if you brought me, I don't want to.
Gerald's going on an adventure.
Really? You mean, go? Wow. Aw, shucks. Hearing you say that has got me all flustered. But I'm happy to hear it.
This feels like a fucking
By the
dating
way,
sim.
since we've got this rare chance to work together, let me share some recent intel with you. According to my friend Fischl in the guild, a mysterious and dangerous ruin has recently been discovered. Based on how the guild ranks the difficulty of its commissions, it's probably between a rank B and a rank A. Normally, I wouldn't feel confident about taking on this level of commission. After all, with my poor luck, it's safer for me to take on commissions that are a few not. But since you'll be joining me this time, it'll be a piece of cake, right? There's no way the guild would issue an illegal commission like that. By the way, this ruin might be a dangerous one, but that usually means there'll be some great treasure hidden inside. I can't wait! Oh, do you usually make some food before you set out on an adventure? The cautious choice. No wonder you're so good at this. Seems I really can learn a few things from you. In that case, as per your tradition, let's get cooking. Oh yeah, I actually invented a pretty nice dish recently.
Oh, I'm terrified.
I can't say it's super tasty, but I think it'd be perfect for an adventure. So, how about I show you how to make it? Cool. I really miss that old feeling of working with a partner.
What
The
now?
ingredients needed for this dish are
We are not
mint,
partners.
radish, and slime condensate.
Ew.
One of each, please.
Ew.
You got that, right?
Ew.
I'll wait for you near the pot at Good Hunter. Come find me when you're done
what
collecting.
What the fuck is that? What the? That's gross.
There's a strange wanderer in your wolfendom.
Okay.
You got them all? That's fantastic! You've really outdone yourself.
Bro, why you gotta take my slime concentrates? Cunt.
Now that we've got our ingredients, allow me to handle the cooking.
I really don't want to get poisoned today, bro. Thank you.
It's done.
Thankfully.
I forgot the
yeah.
exact order you're supposed to add the ingredients in, but it should
See,
be
I'm gonna
alright.
get fucking food poisoning.
I'll pack it up and leave it with you until we get to the ruins.
Just okay to eat. I feel like this dish reeks of misfortune.
I think so. Should be pretty much basically the same as when I first came up with it, so, yep. Well, now that the food is ready, let's head for those mysterious ruins.
I don't. Oh.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Oh my god. What? Hold up. Where is it at? Oh my god. Bro, okay. So we used mint, radish, and slime concentrate. Why in the fuck is there skeletal remains in there? Why in the absolute fuck is there skeletal remains in there? Did a fucking rat jump into the fucking fryer as you're cooking all of this shit? What the hell? God damn it. Oh, I don't think we did the Temple of the Wolf last time. I think we did the Temple of the Falcon or something like that last time. I could be wrong though. But yeah, you have every reason to not trust that cooking. Absolutely not. Oh no. Oh hell no. Okay, let's go. Let's go. God. Yeah.
It feels pretty ordinary here. I was expecting some kind of sense of impending doom.
Okay, you just had to
Could it be
speak.
that
You
because
had
you're
to
here with me, I'm feeling more at ease? Huh. It looks like the door in the front is closed and only the door behind us is open. That mechanism must be for opening the next door, right?
think so. Well, that's pretty much our only option.
Right. Well, we're on the same page at least. I'll go try to
think so.
operate it.
Oh, alright. Have fun. And now we die.
Just as I expected.
But now the door behind us is closed.
So it is. A true adventurer can't just barge on forward. It's also important to make sure there is a way back. That's what my dads always say. Let me try the mechanism one more time. It seems to be jammed.
Not what I expected, but not exactly unexpected. Does it mean we're locked in here?
I think so.
We're gonna die in
At
here?
least, it seems that way for now. But don't let it get you down. This kind of thing happens all the time. We just have to believe that there's always a way out.
It happens all the time.
What's going on?
Who is that?
Hey, did you hear that? Sounded like it came from the door up ahead of us. Could there be other people in the ruin too?
Well, yeah, because you're all
Let's go check it out.
Stupid. Okay, come on, Bennett. Where are we going? Oh, looks like it's all the same place.
Over there! Another adventurer by the looks of it.
Lessa. Royce?
Hello, fellow adventurer. We, like you, are here to...
Bennett?
Oh god, you're gonna fucking
Royce?
die.
It's you!
Oh no. Oh please. Oh no, no, no.
Oh,
I'm
no,
so happy to
knows.
see you again. How are you doing? I've been thinking about you and the other guild members a lot recently.
This is the worst. Why did I have to run into you?
Yo, shut the fuck up, you great fucking ass.
It took me forever to get this door open. Finally, I was about to advance further in, and all of a sudden, it closes again.
I guess that's because I activated the mechanism just now.
I knew it. I knew it! Of course it was you. I knew it as soon as I saw you.
Bro, calm down.
As long as you are around, no adventure can ever be a smooth ride. This is turning into a very bad day.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it? Can you blame it all on someone else? Royce is a fucking bitch. Like, can I kill him? Is this... Where's the option over here where you could just slay his ass? Just die? No? Fuck. I am big sad. How can you blame it all on someone else though? Like, you know.
Who are you? And what the heck were you thinking, teaming up with Bennett?
Hey, don't fight, don't fight! Let me introduce Royce, a former member of Benny's adventure team and an old friend of mine.
Friend? I didn't even tell you I was leaving the team, and you still think of me as... your friend?
Oh, no, not even.
Never mind. I'm a little on edge because of what just happened.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
Well, it was my fault.
You think?
Bro.
I left because at that time, I really couldn't stand it a second longer. My adventures always used to go off without a hitch. But after joining your adventure team, I was tripping and falling one day, getting struck by lightning the next. Oh, and the number of times ruins would cave in on us? I just couldn't dismiss it as mere coincidence anymore. The last straw was when my left leg got hit by that random explosion that came out of nowhere. After that, I couldn't stand it anymore, both literally and figuratively.
Bro, why would you not be
So
able
I
to stand
left
forever?
and went back to being an independent adventurer. Only afterward did I start hearing the horror stories about Benny's adventure team.
Bennett didn't volunteer for this bad luck, so that's why you left him.
You're right. I really shouldn't have put the blame on him like that.
All right. It's all in the past now. Talking about all the bad things that happened will only make you more upset, right?
Oh no.
Royce, I still want to say sorry for all the trouble I caused you.
Oh. No need to apologize to me. I've made my fair share of mistakes too.
Oh, yeah. There's one more thing I need to tell you. The door we came through on the way in also got closed, and
Bro,
I don't think we
he's
can get it
gonna
open
fucking
again.
explode.
So
It's
we're
gonna
probably
combust.
trapped here now. What a pain in the butt.
Oh, he gonna kill you.
Bennett!
Close enough.
Everything always goes wrong when I'm with you!
You sound like a whiny little bitch.
Well, there's nothing I can do. Sorry.
What am I gonna do? I've used up all my supplies already!
Give
This
him
is
the
it.
suit.
This is how I
Give
go,
him
isn't
the
it?
suit.
Here,
Give him the
today,
suit.
and all because of Bennett.
I hope you enjoy the rat bones. I hope it gets stuck in your throat and makes you
Well,
die and choke.
I don't know what I could do to apologize. If you don't mind, maybe we can share some of our supplies with you. But of course, I'll have to check with my partner first.
I'm sorry. Your what?
What do you
I'm
think?
not. Where are? I'm no. This thing is. We're acquaintances. That's it. Nothing else. No way. You don't owe him anything. You cooked it. You can do whatever you want with it.
All right. I am quite hungry. I suppose I shall accept your kind offer. Is this the supplies you were talking about? Why do I have the feeling that this dish is a bit suspect?
Like your face?
It's fine, honestly. It's been with my partner all along, so it shouldn't be tainted with my bad luck.
Yeah, but you.
If that's
made
true, then... Okay. Anyway, this is not a time to nitpick. Then, I guess I'll just have a little bite.
Little bite. Royce Wolf's not. That's not a little bite.
Tastes a little... Huh. What a strange texture. Ugh.
I feel like this man just gave.
What
like,
is
a
that
laxative
churning
or some
feeling in
shit.
my stomach? Bennett!
Oh, he's fucking dead.
Hey, what's wrong?
You fucking
Royce!
killed him. He fucking is dead. Should you say that it was fortunate that Royce ate that first? He fucking died. Yo, I need to know Bennett's kill streak because like, bro, there's no way in hell he has not gotten a kill streak. What? Where? Oh, it's in the it's in the stories. I may be a little dumb. Anyways. Alright. Treacherous. What the fuck? I'm not even gonna try. For 2069. Bro. Okay. Okay. Alright. You absolute buffoon. Making a mockery. Honestly, though, I can see him getting that. I can see him getting that number. Wait. Do I go back in here? Yeah? Okay, yeah. Okay, we continue. We go along with these shenanigans and get this last fucking, whatchamacallit, ending. Alright, Bennett.
It feels pretty ordinary. Could it be that... That mechanism must be for opening the next door, right?
Think so.
Right. Well, I'll go try to operate it.
Okay. He's gonna beep bop boop, and he's gonna do the thing, and do the other thing. He's gonna do stuff.
Just as I expected.
Yeah. We're locked inside.
Let me
I
try.
wonder how the hell we get out.
It seems to be jammed.
Yeah, anyways.
This is not good. But don't let this kind of thing happens all the time. We just have to believe that they're.
What the? What?
Hey, did you
Look, it
sound
sounds
like
like
it
a
came from the? Let's go check.
Sounds like a bitch. I'm assuming we pick the other option. Bennett! Fuck's sake. Bro, why are you slow?
Over there!
I understand you're
Another
short, but
adventurer
even
by the looks of it.
as I'm short in real life, I'm not that fucking slow.
Hello, fellow adventurer.
Bennett?
Alright, we're just gonna go
Oh,
through this.
no.
I'm so
literally
happy
just
to-
went
This is
through
the
all this.
worst.
Your face is always down.
It took me
continue.
forever. I knew it. As long as you are around, no adventurer. Who are you? And what the heck were you think?
Hey, don't let me introduce Royce.
Friend?
Well,
You think?
Yeah.
But after joining you, I just couldn't dismiss it as the last straw. Only afterward did I start hearing the horror stories about Benny's adventure team.
So that's why you
I
left?
didn't think about it much at the time. I was just focused on my own survival. But
Actually, understandable.
there was no other way.
all right. It's all in the past now. Talking about all the bad things that happened will only make you more upset, right? Royce, I still want to say sorry for all the trouble I caused you.
Oh. No need to
Now you
apologize
wanna
to
be
me.
nice.
I have made my fair share of mistakes too.
Now you wanna
Oh,
be nice.
yeah. There's one more thing I need to tell you. The door we came through on the way in also got closed.
Alright, Rage
and
Baby. Let's go.
I don't think we can get
activate
it
the
open
Grego.
again. So we're probably trapped here now. What a pain in the butt.
Bennett!
Rage Baby.
Everything.
Oh, what?
What am I? This is it. This is how I go.
Well, but of course.
No way! You don't owe him anything.
But it was because of my bad luck, though.
This is why you should focus on yourself more. Stop trying to accommodate others all the time. Can we have the option to do both? Anyways.
So, you mean, as the unlucky one, I should think of myself more?
Bennett, you did nothing wrong. If you only think about caring for others, who will take care of you?
You do have a point there. It's just, I've been used to thinking this way for a long time. Hearing you say that, though, I feel like maybe I do need to take better care of myself.
Bro, you literally have scars.
I'm sorry, Royce. We'll have to keep the rest of our supplies
Everywhere.
for ourselves. But let's try to find a way out together.
Nobody cares about your supplies. Knowing you, they're probably cursed anyway.
You're right.
And as for finding the exit together, count me out. With Bennett around, I'm sure any exit I find will only be blocked.
You're probably
Well,
right.
Then take care, Royce.
You take care too, Bennett.
Bro, why you sound like that? Oh, now we actually need. Oh, fuck. I don't. Does it look like I do puzzles? Yes, because I play Genshin Impact.
Whoa, that was so dangerous. I can't believe it. It's a.
I'm so scared right now.
What awful luck. I've checked every single nook and cranny in this place.
So I don't see where fucking Bennett
Aw,
is.
still not a
In the
clue.
middle of this?
Is there really no way out of here apart from that broken mechanism?
I'm afraid so.
Well, guess our only hope now is to wait for help. The Adventurers Guild might notice our disappearance and send someone. Then again, that depends on how lucky we are. If the rescue team takes too long to find us, we might already be... Oh, I hate feeling helpless, sitting here waiting for the end to come.
You really have zero expectations when it comes to luck. What if help does arrive in time? Bah.
Yeah, I am being a bit too pessimistic. No, come on. This isn't like me. Okay,
But being
let's
too
double check our
optimistic
supplies.
also is fucking
Our priority
annoying
right
too
now is
much.
figuring out how long we can hold out. Take out the dish I packed.
Oh.
It's probably a little late for this, but it looks kind of strange. Was there really something wrong with my cooking?
Hate to say I told you so. I don't hate to say it. I fucking told you so. Anyways, you might get food poisoning if you eat that. Yeah.
This is bad. This is all we've got in terms of supplies.
No, I got a
I
huge
should have
inventory
thought
full of
this
stuff.
through more. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe we can find another use for it.
Like what?
Long story short, I once got injured when I was in this severely dangerous place and I got knocked unconscious. I really thought that was gonna be the end of me. But turns out that's not how it went. Instead, according to Guildmaster Cyrus, who rescued me, after I lost consciousness, it was as if my bad luck just stopped affecting me. He took me back to Mondstadt without encountering any trouble at all along the way.
So when you're awake,
And another time, I got knocked out in a field during a thunderstorm, but then I went the whole night without getting struck by lightning. I wonder if my bad luck is related to whether I'm awake or not. Or in other words, it might be my consciousness that brings me bad luck.
you mean you want to sacrifice yourself?
Not really a sacrifice. I was just thinking, maybe if I eat this strange dish, it's possible that I'll lose consciousness, right?
And you'd probably die.
Once my bad luck is gone, surely help will be here soon.
No, you're not sacrificing yourself for others, but in a way that's too tragic. No, I think that's pretty fitting.
It's okay. It's better than dragging you and Royce down with me. You made a great point earlier when you said that I should take better care of myself. But right now, this is a life or death situation. Hope you can understand. Here goes.
Oh, dear lord, oh no. Oh, he's fucking dead. Ready to make a sacrifice, you shook misfortune off for a time, but the price for it was... There's still bones in there! I don't like that there's bones in there. Like, you know, if it's like marrow soup or whatever, it's fine. But you're not supposed to put the fucking bones in there. You're not supposed to eat it with fucking bones. The soup is not meant to be crunchy. Anyways, that's all of Bennett's stories. Or at least endings. If anybody in the chat would like to pick a new hangout, which are the following. You can pick between this guy, Barbara, Diona, Toma, Seiyu. Actually, I'm gonna leave Seiyu the last. Beto, Goro, Yunjin, and Ningguang. You have those to pick from. Goro. I want Doggo Boy. Let's see what comes up. Yee. Alright. Okay. So, Pete said Goro. So, Goro it is. This is Goro time. He good boy. And he's only got 5 endings, so. We begin the hangout. The Canine General's Special Operations. A woof. Accidental. Now we gotta travel on the way to fucking... Oh, shit. Fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit. I got Bennett's bad luck. It's still there. All the way to fucking Inazuma.
I really can't recommend that store highly enough. A couple more visits and you'll find that the fur on your tail is silky smooth. A gorgeous tail like yours deserves lots of tender, loving care. Don't you agree?
No need. I'm not interested in that kind of thing.
That's a lie, and you
You
know
say
it.
that, but do I see your ears saying otherwise? Although your tail isn't professionally maintained, the fur doesn't look dry and coarse. To me, this says you like to take care of it. I'm also guessing that you like to curl up into a fetal position and hug your fluffy tail tight as you go off to sleep.
What?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm a high-ranking general of Watatsumi Island. How could I do such a thing?
Oh, man, the
It's
high-pitched
okay.
voice does
There's
not
no
suit
need to be
me.
embarrassed. The desire to cuddle up to a soft tail while sleeping is quite natural.
Really? Wait, no. Why are we still
no.
on this topic? In fact, why am I even here talking about tails with you in the first place?
'Cause she
Why?
has nobody else to
Because
really
you
do
are
it.
blessed with a wonderful fluffy tail, that's why. I think it's very cute.
She belittled the fuck out
trapped.
of him.
How do I get out of this?
She absolutely decimated this man. She's definitely the equivalent of a Dami mommy, and I'm just like, why? Why? Fucking RR queen. Holy shit. Anyways, alright, that's enough. Don't bully Goro. It's enough.
It's you!
Actually, it's kind
My
of.
goodness.
She keep going.
Please
It's
save
kind of
me.
funny. No,
Oh. And how is my favorite little one doing,
bro. Why?
I didn't expect to
Why
meet
am
you
I a
here.
little one?
We were just talking about tails. Goro has
Hang
a
it,
beautiful tail, don't you think? Doesn't it make you want to stroke it?
Madam, your phrasing. It needs some work. Oh my god. Anyway, glances at Goro's tail.
Hey, not you too.
Lamau.
Goro, now do you understand how appealing your tail is?
Pardon me.
She's like, I
Lady
want to touch
Gucci,
it.
we have completed the matter you instructed us about previously. We have selected a very skilled artist to be in charge. I'm confident that the finished product will be to your satisfaction.
I'll take a look later, and if everything's in order, place it in front of the store. All right.
Oh,
I won't tease the two
yeah.
of you any further. Do
I
make
hope
the most of
Zero
your
is
trip
still
here, won't
watching.
you? Quite a lot has changed.
Because he's not gonna understand
I wish
it
you both
first.
a fun-filled time on Narukami Island.
But I want him to know about this because it's great.
There was definitely something strange about the way she looked at me in the end there. Could she be plotting something?
Bro, she's always
Sorry
plotting
that you had to
something.
see that. The real reason I'm here at Yae Publishing House is to buy some books for Her Excellency. Since Watatsumi Island signed a peace treaty with the shogunate, we've had much closer contact than we did before. I also wanted to come and see what things are like in an area ruled by the shogunate. I hadn't counted on running into her.
Yet no, trust me, nobody expects it. She's just like, hey yo, I am here. You're going to talk to me now. You're gonna give me your attention, whether you like it or not. But I like so far that these events are way more expressive with the characters compared to older ones. I hope they go back and revamp the older ones to do a bit more expressive stuff. Like, they're expressive, but like literally they don't do a whole bunch with the body movement. They do like subtle gestures, and that could work for some characters, but not for all. Anyways, do you know Yae Miko well?
I've interacted with her a few times before, but I can't say I've ever gotten used to it. I've never been
don't
good
get
at
used to
dealing with
that.
people like her. The way she towers over me and speaks so cryptically. Something about her is strangely intimidating. I could probably deal with
Yes,
her in
'cause she's
battle, but
Dami-Mami.
I don't know where to start when I run into her in normal life. I guess this is a weakness of mine.
It's okay, let's just ignore her. That sounds like a horrible idea. Why don't I help you overcome this weakness? Weakness? Weak.
Really? That would be great.
Woo.
To be honest, this is something that's always worried me. If the soldiers ever saw me in this kind of embarrassing situation, they'd be very disappointed. So, I have to overcome it, for their sake. As soon as I've worked through this, let's go take on Yae Miko again. First
You're gonna
things
do
first,
what with
though.
her?
Do you have any ideas on where to begin?
Oh hell no. We can start with some theoretical study. I can act as a personality you find difficult to deal with. Yo,
I see.
I'll just be me.
So if you pretend to be someone like her, I can keep practicing on you. If
Hey,
I can
what
get
we
the better of
practicing
you,
on?
then I'll be able to hold my own when similar situations come up in the future. Good plan. Let's see. Where should we start?
Have you found yourself in scenarios like this before?
Now that you mention it, I remember having a similar experience back on Watatsumi Island. I was with my subordinates at the time. We ran into a merchant, I got caught up talking to them, and I don't quite know what happened, but I ended up buying a lot of things from them.
Oh, you can't say no. Okay, so like, how are you a general? In generals, are generally the one giving commands to certain things? And granted, he's got someone that's higher ranking than him that he gets commands from, and he follows his orders. But like, how are you a high ranking person and still can't just say no?
I think we can give it a try. There's an island called Rito nearby.
Yeah.
Why don't we go there? I heard all the Outlander merchants are based there, so it might help to create the right atmosphere.
How are you a general and you have a people pleasing syndrome? That just sounds horrible. that is fucking contradicting. Okay, Toma, to do your fancy footwork. Sorry, what's your name?
So this is Rito. Although it looks slightly gloomy, it feels very peaceful here. I don't see any Tenryou Commission soldiers roaming the streets. What a nice place. Okay, let's get started. I'll be me, and you be a shrewd and savvy businesswoman.
Bet. Oh, it's you. You came all the way to see me. Welcome to... We got everything you need.
Hi! Hi! So,
Voice break.
a lot of the soldiers have been complaining about a shortage of blankets recently.
Oh, God.
So, 10 blankets, please?
20,000 Mora.
Okay, I'll settle the check right away.
That's it? Just like that?
The price seems pretty cheap to me, in which case, no need to haggle, right?
Alright. 200,000 Mora. Oops, not 2,000. That would actually be cheaper.
I think that's still not too bad. Is that supposed to be really expensive? I'm sorry. In the past, Her Excellency has always handled procurement of military supplies.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
I don't know the specific prices of these items, so I never really know how to respond. This won't get us anywhere. I have to haggle to give you the chance to use your wily tricks on me. What do we do now?
Let's switch to something that you're more interested in.
Something I'm more interested in? Maybe,
Yo, the ears!
Cake?
100,000 Mora for a slice of cake.
That's so expensive. I know what a fair price is when it comes to cake.
Lomao. If you want to bargain, you'll have to do as I say. If you can... okay, sorry. If you can do one little thing... It gets... Why is this like a dating sim? I hate this. Anyways, if you can do one little thing for
Wait
me.
a sec. If you think about this from another angle, a cake that costs 100,000 more per slice must be so much better than a regular cake. Oh, let me see. I've been saving up recently. I think I should have enough.
Do not tell me you're at Goro. Goro. How much? Okay, Goro. How much doggo brain you got in there? Because it seems like you're like 95% doggo brain and like 3% human brain. I think the math. No, that other like 2% is just peak dumbassery. Anyways, hold on.
So, there isn't really a kind of cake that costs 100,000 more per slice?
Oh, there probably is. I really don't think so. I don't know.
What a shame. I feel like role-playing as a vendor is a little outside our area of expertise. What kind of person do we both see regularly enough to impersonate convincingly?
I think I've met the Fatui. I think I've met Fatui with the right kind of personality. I swear to God, if it's a child.
Fatui? Then it looks like a trip into the wild is in order.
Why the
Let's go give it a try.
Why the wild of all things? It's fucking wild. Bro. Took my brace and gets you just bouncing away in the corner. You go, bird. Here you go. Yeah. Anyways. Holy shit, I've already been streaming for over an hour. What the fuck?
I've dealt with Fatui before, but I always end up against those big, stocky guys who are much taller than me. I'm sure I must train just as hard as they do every day, but somehow, I still don't have the muscles to show for it. Maybe I'll start to see the results in a few more years.
Why is this an option? Mihoyo. Oh, I guess you really can't see these. I didn't think about that. I probably should change the chat. Oh well, but I read it out, so it's fine. I can't wait to see that, which, no, I like you just the way you are. Yeah, you look fine the way you are.
Really? That's very kind. But still, I think that I should aim to look more muscular than my subordinates at the very least. I know that people's trust in me has nothing to do with my size, but if I were taller and bulkier, they'd be able to identify me from behind more easily when charging into battle. That way, our forces wouldn't scatter so easily. As long as I was on the field, they'd be able to follow me. But enough of that. Let's get back to it. Who are you going to roleplay as this time?
Bro, why are we role-playing so much? Anyways, the more the merrier. Are you here to play with me? Let me amuse myself a little. Oh my god. Bro. I forget that I don't even remember the name of it. The fucking witchy bitches, Fatui. Or the mages, I guess. I think the mages. I hate that they say this. Let me amuse myself a little. Like, and then they do it in the creepy, like, I'm gonna amuse myself and you're gonna like it. And I'm like, no, I will not. I will not. Anyways, the more the merrier.
What? I smell danger!
It's just me. Dumbass. Looks like it was pretty convincing.
Really? Huh. For a moment there, I could have sworn the actual Fatui were right here. No, wait! Behind you! It wasn't my imagination! They really are here! Prepare to engage!
Bro.
There
I'm
you
about
are,
to
eavesdropper.
Yeah. Anyways.
Check this out.
Absorption test.
Yo, I'm pushing this button. Yo, you gotta die.
Over here.
No, you are going to die first.
Let me amuse myself.
I was trying to kill you so you could say something like that, and it failed. You know what?
Don't get too close.
Dog wants to kill you.
Shine.
Cover! Charge! Everyone on me! I must counterattack. Some quiet.
How the hell you...
This was well done. You need to hurry up.
You just...
Shine down.
Alright, come here.
Inazuma shines eternal.
That didn't... You're ungodly.
You need to hurry up.
They have a fucking gun. When are we gonna get guns for our people?
You need to hurry up.
I shouldn't have done that. Actually, no, I can see. Anyway, so like, when are we gonna get guns? It was like, imagine.
You need to hurry up.
You need to shut the hell
Don't
up.
get too close.
This one's well done.
Because I've heard that there's going to be speculation
There is
of
no
crossbows in the future. Which, I mean, they sound cool, but like, we
Unfortunate
have,
fault.
but we have both. So it's not that much of a difference.
Well,
Animal code 6308.
It'd be cool to see like daggers, fucking,
Shine down.
mace.
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Fire, hands on fire.
That all you got? Like
A shield
too far.
type character? Like a sword and shield or something like that?
Check this out.
That seemed to work.
Charge!
Don't know which one needs to die.
Rally!
This is trouble.
Illusion shattered.
It's all fun and games until the real Fatui show up, huh?
Yeah.
That little interruption has really ruined the mood for me. Let's not do any more Fatui impressions for today.
Okay.
It seems in poor taste after the trouble they caused in Watatsumi Island anyway. Do we have any other options?
There's only one thing for it. Time for Plan Z. Z for Zoomer.
What do you mean?
Let's cut to the chase. I'll intimidate the person you fear the most.
Isn't this moving a little too fast?
Ah,
Her
fast
Excellency
enough.
advocates slow and steady progress in all things and cautions against trying to advance too quickly.
Yeah, well,
To clarify, it's not that I'm scared. It's just that I don't know if the time is right.
Bro. Anyways. Be brave and give it a try. It's time to take this step. Yeah, let's go just bulldoze through this shit.
I guess you're right. Thanks for your encouragement. It's not like me to shy away from a challenge like this. Let's do it! Time for a make or break training exercise.
Don't... Where are we going now? Bro. I swear to God, I think a damn dog was like, say leave the fuck still.
And we're back.
Ready?
Don't worry, my head's in the game this time. I am a high-ranking military officer of Watatsumi Island and the General of the Resistance. Whatever tricks you've got up your sleeve, you're not going to get to me. So bring it on!
Sounds like you won't mind if I don't go easy on you. How adorable.
This feels like...
Let's see that gorgeous tail. Go on, let me rub your ears. Oh my god.
Yes, it definitely feels like...
Anyways, like Yaimiko?
No, not even slightly.
No?
It's not that you do a bad impression of her, more like something is
I
missing.
gotta be taller and
I
faint.
finally realized it when you were talking to me just now. I think that maybe what I'm really afraid of is her knowing smile and her piercing gaze.
Oh yeah, that too.
It just makes me feel like all my secrets have nowhere to hide, like she can just peer in and see them.
Actually, I
But
wouldn't be surprised if she could.
It's different with you. I trust you, so I don't feel I need to hide my secrets in the first place. Even when you're imitating the way she speaks, I don't feel afraid. Because we fought side by side in the past, and I know I don't have to have my guard up around you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it also means that this training won't work. I just have to accept that this is a weakness of mine, as much as it pains me to do so.
Oh yeah.
The
everyone's
thought of
weak
having to live
something.
with this weakness forever is frustrating.
Yeah, well, get fucking used to it. Why don't we buy some cake? Surely some cake will cheer you up.
Are you serious? I'd love that. I haven't eaten anything sweet in a long time. Off we
Damn
go.
sweet tooth.
Let's go buy some cake.
You go to buy some cake together with Goro.
All right. The next step is to find somewhere nice and quiet.
Oh yeah, well. If I have to, if I have to fucking teleport, We gonna fucking fly ass regardless.
This is so good.
Sir, could you, like, not moan in my ear, please? Thank you. You don't get to keep cake very often, do you?
It's certainly a rarity in the camp. It's seen as a luxury item in the ranks of the resistance.
Makes sense.
We have special meals on occasion, but even then, it usually means meat and wine, not dessert. So, thank you for treating me to some cake. The only downside with Narukami Island's pastries is that they're such exquisite things, you can't just chow down on them. But, as Her Excellency says, a general needs to show patience and restraint.
Want to try my cake? I don't mind sharing if you want some.
Wow, don't mind if I do.
Oh, I feel like it's
that's so sweet.
Bite. Aww. Desserts are the best, and so is being happy. But that sounds ominous. Why? Why so ominous? Okay, back to Guru. Oh. Oh, dear. So one of these has like a two-way ending. But there's fucking 4 different paths.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo!
Sorry. Had to be done. Had to be done. Trust me, this was needed. It was strategic. I don't know how it's strategic, but it was strategic. Bop. Alright.
There was definitely something strict. Sorry that you had to. Since Watatsumi, I also wanted to come and see what things are like, and I've never been. I could probably.
Okay, let's just ignore her.
You're right. I've heard Her Excellency say the same thing before. In any battle, you need to think about how to avoid your shortcomings. As long as I don't come into contact with Yae Miko, everything should be fine.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a second. Actually, Yae Miko's not all bad. Let's stay clear of Yae Publishing House for now, then. Yeah, we'll do that.
Really? Well, it's a relief to hear that. In that case, I still have some business to take care of with the Yae Publishing House.
Oh. Oh, no. What is it?
They run a monthly magazine called That's Life, which has an advice column. Readers write in about their problems, and I'm responsible for responding to them. Not quite sure why they chose me, but it's my job now, and I can't give it up just like that. Yae Miko just handed me the latest batch of readers' letters. Let's find a place to write the replies, then pack them up and send them back to Yae Publishing House.
Oh, boy. Oh, wow. I didn't think we'd find this one so quickly.
Go!
Huh. This place looks nice and quiet. Why don't we write the replies here? The sooner I get them finished and handed back to the publisher, the sooner we can go do something else. I just hope I don't have another run-in with, you-know-who at the Yae Publishing House later.
Bro.
Anyway, the writing could take me some time. The questions I receive are often so strange that I have to think long and hard about how to best answer them.
I'll say and keep you company. I'll go watch at the Yae Publishing House. I'll go keep watch. Yeah.
Ah, you want to scout ahead?
Oh,
yeah, that
seems
works.
too happy for
This
that.
way, if Yae Miko's lying in wait for me there, I can avoid her. But stay sharp, okay? She is a force to be reckoned with. You must be sure to tread carefully.
Oh my god.
If you spot her, get yourselves back here right away, and we'll run for our lives. I mean,
lives.
we'll make a strategic retreat.
Yeah. Very
Anyway,
strategic.
I'm counting on you.
The battle tactic. Promise. Oh dear lord. Oh shit! All right.
All right, everyone, settle down. We are gathered here today, united by a common purpose. Now, who can tell me what they think that might be?
Let's see what this is all about.
Well, of course it's to tell the whole world about how wonderful Miss Hina is!
Oh
An
dear.
excellent answer.
Oh
How gentle
dear.
she is, how understanding she is, how delightfully mischievous she can be, on occasion. We can all testify to the great joy that Miss Hina has brought to our lives. But my friends, there are so many people out there in this world who still need Miss Hina's salvation.
Oh, this is a
We can
fucking
help
cult.
by spreading the good news about Miss Hina to every soul in the world.
This is a damn
My friend,
cult.
do you have a moment to talk about Miss Hina?
This is an actual cult. Oh my god. This is a fucking cult. I've never heard of her. Who?
Friends, I found one! Someone needs our help!
Oh.
Shh, calm your voice down. We don't want to scare her off.
I'm already
Hello, my
scared.
friend. On this joyous day, we would like to open our hearts to you and tell you about the existence of a perfect being. She is gentle, kind, understanding. She is the brightest star in our sky. Here, have this pamphlet.
Yeah, hold on. Give her a moment,
So,
Zero. You'll understand.
what do you think?
What is that? Savat's big sister, gentle and kind, she answers all of your questions. She'll help you be rid of all your troubles. Here, okay, yeah, I was right. Duh. Looks kind of familiar. What's this?
Oh, my apologies. In my excitement, I forgot to give you all the details. Have you ever come across a magazine
This man
called
is a
That's Life,
boomer.
published by the Yae Publishing House?
And this makes
It's a
it
monthly
exceptionally
magazine
more
featuring,
creepy.
amongst other things, an advice column. We were among the first readers to send in letters seeking advice, and we've received kind and gentle replies to each one. Although the editor chose to conceal her name, gender, and other details, we all see her as an emphatic older sister figure and feel convinced that she must be the same sort of person in real life.
Oh,
There's no mistaking
they're
it. Just from her letters,
Senketsu.
I can feel that she respects me, trusts me.
Oh.
She has a natural ability to connect with people. She's so
Oh.
considerate. She can always sense our true emotions from our letters and never fails to deliver the advice and the encouragement we need. Except
Oh
when
my
it comes
God.
to the topic of romantic love. She's clearly not an expert there. But even then, that just makes her all the more endearing to us.
Oh,
Recently,
Okay.
the column went through a low period where it just wasn't popular at all. In fact, they almost axed it. Fortunately, Yae Publishing House made the decision to publicize her image, and then the column finally started to grow in popularity.
so Miss Hina is.
That's right! Miss Hina is the person in charge of That's Life magazine's advice column. She is the one we all admire and adore so greatly. And so, when we heard that Yae Publishing House would be revealing the official likeness of Miss Hina today, we immediately came here from wherever we were, all over the nation, to gather together and to witness this grand moment in history.
I wonder how Goro would react to this. What? Why do we need to hit the reset button, Zero? What's wrong? You don't like this cult?
Please, gaze upon the radiant beauty of Miss Hina. See how truly lovely she is.
Oh my god. It's only fucking 3 people. We need a purge. But it's only 3. Why are you clapping? It's the middle of the fucking night and you're clapping. Oh my god. Anyways. Will I teleport? Yes, I will. Because I don't care. Oh, fuck. That was literally no loading time at all. Nice. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, hey, there you are.
Hey,
Is,
so like,
you know who at Yae Publishing House?
alright, so like, no, she's not there, but we need to talk because like, you have been keeping secrets from me, and like, Like, it's cool that you do it, but like, you should have like forewarned us, because this is much. This is a bit too much. Anyways, no, she isn't.
Whew, that's good.
What's up, Goro?
I just finished writing my replies, so I was about to head to Yaoi Publishing House and hand them in.
Why are you helping to write for them?
Why? I guess it's because I can help people this way. Also, the editor said to me, this is something that only you are capable of. They made quite a solemn request when they first approached me, so I felt like I couldn't refuse it. But once I'd settled into it, I found myself really enjoying it.
Like, are you getting paid
Before
for
I
this?
knew it, I had written hundreds of replies, and sometimes they'd respond again just to thank me. It made me so happy whenever they'd compliment me. Every time I think about that terrifying woman, I feel like I want nothing to do with Yaoi Publishing House. But then, whenever I think about how my replies can help so many people, I feel a sense of responsibility. By this point, I'm so used to it that I'd probably find it hard to adjust if I ever gave it up.
I can't let Goro know the full story. I'll just have to hide it from him for now. Nah, you should like 100% just tell him. 'Cause it'd be
Well, I don't quite know what's going on, but I'd like to get these letters delivered quickly while you-know-who isn't around. I'm really looking forward to the readers' reactions when they receive my letters. In the army, people are always a little reserved when talking to me because I'm a general.
Yeah,
But those
understandable.
obstacles are removed when you're communicating via letters. Everyone who writes seems to treat me like that one friend who they can share anything and everything with. So I'm not about to let them down. Let's head over.
Well, that's because they're creepy simps. I'm gonna be honest. Why don't I deliver them for you?
But Yaoi Publishing House isn't far from here, if I remember correctly. Let's just head there together. Besides, this way, if you-know-who does show up, we can look out for each other. Let's go.
Like, this is gonna be a shit show. I can feel it now. It's gonna be a damn shit show. But we're all here for it. With the wind. And flop.
Strange. It seems unusually lively here today.
Yeah.
I don't come here often. Is it like this most of the time?
Not really. It's a special case today.
Hey, there seems to be some commotion over there. Let's check it out.
Okay.
Allow me to reiterate, my friends. We in the Miss Hina fan club must abide by the club rules.
It's a
Firstly, we
club, so
mustn't
it's
try and
becoming a
probe into
cult.
Miss Hina's true identity. We of all people cannot cause her any trouble. Secondly,
fucking
fans of
simps.
Miss Hina are not to make any controversial statements when representing the fan club. We must exercise self-discipline and present a good image in front of other people.
Oh god.
Thirdly, while our mission is to promote Miss Hina in every way possible, if someone we're talking to says they're not interested, we are to respect that and not go forcing it down their throats. And finally, we are here today because Miss Hina has brought us together, but we are also here to change ourselves for the better, for her sake. Can we do that, people? Can we do that?
Can we
Yes,
fix
we
it?
can!
Sorry.
Always make her proud and never bring her down.
I thought she said,
Oh,
was gonna say never
So
bring her
this
joy
is
at
what they
first.
call a fan club. I don't know whose fan club it is, but they are raring to go. Reminds me of the rallying speeches we used to give before going into battle.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways. I mean, this fan club, they sound like they're gonna respect people, but we all know in the animes they don't do that. So like, yeah.
Something's up, isn't it? I can tell. You're avoiding my gaze.
Yeah, what is it?
Did something
What makes you
happen?
say that?
It's not her, is it?
It'd be funny if it was-
Excuse me,
oh,
friend.
Oh.
Something about you looks awfully similar to Miss Hina.
You're imagining things. No resemblance whatsoever.
I see. Well, one way or another, fate has brought you here. Have you ever heard of Miss Hina?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Well, now's as good a time as any for you to find out more.
God.
Miss Hina is gentle, kind, and considerate.
my God.
You can tell her anything that is bothering you, and she will patiently advise you on how to deal with it.
Oh, well, she sounds like a very pleasant person to be around. She must be the polar opposite of Yae Miko, right?
I couldn't say.
But he's the spitting image of Miss Hina. I wonder if they're blood relatives.
Shh! Have you forgotten? We may not pry into Miss Hina's identity.
At least let's take a photo with him.
Oh my god.
Friend, may we take a photo with you?
No.
We borrowed a camera specifically to witness the official unveiling of Miss Hina's image today.
Sure, that's fine. Why do they want to take a picture with me?
It's a Narukami Island custom. It's a quirky practice of the Yae publishing house.
All right,
It's a
sure.
quirky. We're just a little quirky over here. People cluster around Gora and they take mini pictures of him.
That should do it. Right, I should really be heading to the Yae publishing house to hand in those letters now.
Phew. Managed to keep him in the dark.
Make way, everyone. Make way. The Miss Hina billboard is here. Please, make some space. Coming through.
Hey, everybody! It's the real Miss Hina!
Miss Hina! Miss Hina!
Now I'm curious too. Let's go over and take a look.
No, you can't.
Huh? Why? What's the problem?
I heard Yae Miko is about to arrive back.
Really?
No, don't
Then
sound
we
like
can't
that.
stay. Let's get out of here. As curious as I am to see what all the fuss is about, it'll have to wait until next time. So please join me again the next time I'm delivering letters.
To tell or not to tell? That is the question. I can't shake the feeling that there's something you're not telling me. There's ayo, there she is. Ayo, it's oh no. Can we? Oh, it's
When
there.
the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Did they give her massive heels? Hold
Come
on.
take a look.
Oh, hold on. Oh shit. Camera angle, you're not doing me any favors. Oh, okay, so like, I just want to know if she has massive heels on. They gave her massive heels. Oh my god. Like, oh shit. They're massive.
Silly child.
Okay, shut up. Bro. Those are fucking gothic platformers. Goth platforms. Not gothic, oops. Like, motherfucker. God damn. Anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna just stay on top of Dad. Okay. Oh! So that's the two-way one. Let's, okay. So it's gonna be, we're gonna be staying with him. I will add abilities, random abilities to the character if I want to. Shut the fuck up. Anyways.
Huh. This place looks nice and why don't we write the I just hope I don't have another. Anyway,
I'll stay and keep you company.
Great. Let's write the replies together. I'm actually interested to hear your perspective.
Okay.
Let me see here. Let's start with this one. Today, a new guy came to our village. He was good looking and had a lovely voice. When I peeked at him from behind the door, I felt my cheeks getting hotter and my heart started beating faster and faster. See, I can tell right away that this is exactly the kind of question I'm no good at dealing with. The letter seems to be from a young lady, which is not a demographic where I can offer much expertise. What's your take?
Sounds like she's falling in love. Sounds like she's falling ill. No, it sounds like she has a fucking crush. Or just says, "Yee, this is what I like to see in a person." But other than that, really, it's not. It's not love. We'll say that.
Well, I don't know what it's like to be in love, but if you say so, I think it makes sense.
Yo,
I'll
same,
reply
man.
like this then.
Same.
It's likely that the feelings you're experiencing right now won't occur many times in your life. I urge you to summon the courage to seize this opportunity and see where it takes you, no matter where that may be.
Honestly, I was expecting something like not as honest and kind of thoughtful, to be honest. Like, that's actually some decent advice. Anyways, more professional than I expected.
What? Really?
Yeah.
But that's how it is in battle, too. Opportunities to seize victory are fleeting. When they arise, you have to capitalize on them right away. I imagine it's the same in love. That's my suggestion, anyway. Come on, let's read the next letter.
All is fair in love and war, so I mean, yes and no. What does this one say?
My neighbor is always borrowing money from me, but never seems to be able to pay me back on time. I have tried subtly raising the issue in conversation several times, but he always finds a way to dodge my questions. He was kind to me when I was young. I don't want to make things ugly, but the money issue bothers me a lot. Please help me. If this is a dispute between neighbors, it must be settled as soon as possible. It's like when conflict arises between generals in the army. The proper policy is to resolve it without delay. The most important thing in military regulations is fairness. It is only right to pay back a debt. I want to suggest that the writer demands their money back in no uncertain terms. Do you think that makes sense?
I completely agree. Perhaps a softer tone. I mean, yeah. To be honest, if you're gonna do a softer tone, majority of the time they're just gonna keep taking advantage of you because they're not gonna think you're gonna be serious about it. Because if they haven't paid you back already, they're not already taking you seriously. So like, you gotta be a bit more harsh. I completely agree.
Okay, so let's reply along those lines. Let me think. How about this? It is good that you want to repay your neighbor's kindness, but be aware that you can find other ways to do this that don't involve lending them money. Right now, the most important thing for you to do is demand your money back. Being kind does not mean allowing your neighbor to walk all over you.
Yeah.
Okay, and we are done with that letter. The next one seems longer. Let me see. Hello, I was born on Narukami Island, and now I'm a soldier in the Resistance. So, this is from one of my troops?
Is it someone you know?
Most likely, but I'm not sure who. Before passing any reader's letters on to me, Yae Publishing House has their staff copy each one by hand and redact all names in the process.
Makes sense.
So I can't be sure who exactly
Keep
this
stuff
is.
anonymous.
Anyway, let's keep reading. I couldn't turn a blind eye to the Vision Hunt decree, and my anger drove me to join the Resistance. My comrades and I have fought side by side, and I have formed deep friendships with them. Since we achieved our goal and the war came to an end, I have remained on Watatsumi Island. But this is not my hometown, and I often find myself dreaming of the cherry blossoms falling on Narukami Island. I now don't know whether to stay here or return home. The Resistance has treated me well, and I've long been disillusioned by the shogunate, but my hometown tugs constantly at my heartstrings. How should I reply to him?
You'll have to answer this one, Goro. I can't help you with you this time. That's fucking shitty, traveler. The simplest solution, or not really the simplest, but the more straightforward solution is, what does your heart pull towards most? Do you want to go back home, see your family and other stuff? Or do you want to stay with your friends and possibly make a family there at Watatsumi Island. I know it's very difficult, but it's something you have to really consider and think about. But anyways, you'll have to answer this one, Goro.
Let me think about it. To be blunt, I obviously don't want any soldiers under my command to leave.
Oh, well.
But if making them stay causes them pain, how are my actions any different from the Vision Hunt decree? I suppose I'll reply... Narukami Island has changed. You should go back and visit. That should do it.
Goro, are you okay?
I'll be okay. Come on, let's finish the rest of the letters.
You help Goro write all the replies.
Thanks to you, writing the responses went very smoothly this time. Let's go and deliver them to the Yae Publishing House, shall we?
Alright.
Ah, great. That's all the replies for this round accounted for. Thank you for all your hard work, Mr. Goro.
I think nothing of it. I agreed to help, so it's only right that I do the best I can. Could I trouble you to come back to Watatsumi Island with me?
Where
I
are we
want to
going
find
all
that
the way over
soldier.
there?
Not to persuade them to stay, I don't want them to leave without saying goodbye. Kazuha once told me that the bonds between people whose paths have crossed can never be broken, even after they part ways. But maybe I'm scared he might be wrong. People can change quickly, and I worry that the next time I meet my comrade, who fought so bravely alongside me, there will already be some distance between us.
I mean, that's bound to happen. Truly. Life pulls everyone in different directions, but we can always find our way back to people that you truly feel a bond with, whether it be through friendship, family, or other things. Anyways, let's go visit them together.
Great. Then let's head off whenever you're ready.
Someone fucking beduped me, and the audacity. The audacity! I'm upset. Can't believe you said that. I can't believe you did that, Chase. How fucking could you? In the middle of me stream, I get a damn badoop. Fuck. No, you're fine though. I just didn't know who the fuck it was. Do you want me to, like, after this ending, show it on stream?
General Goro, and Captain of Swordfish too. General Captain, are you here to inspect the camp?
Not this time. I just thought I'd come by to catch up while everyone has some downtime.
Oh.
Certainly,
I
General
don't
Goro.
like that.
Anything you want to discuss, we'll share whatever we know.
Sure.
But we haven't been out of the camp lately, so we don't have a whole lot of interesting stories.
Yo, I don't like
Actually, I've had something on my mind and wanted to ask everyone's thoughts on the matter. You see, after the war, Her Excellency streamlined the army and a lot of people were transferred to other duties. Do you still have much contact with each other?
To be honest, not much. We're so busy even with just training and patrolling that it's almost impossible to squeeze in the time to meet up. We have holidays, but we usually use them to go home and spend time with our nearest and dearest, and besides, everyone's vacations come at different times and our schedules rarely overlap.
Yeah, I'm busy when they're free, and they're busy when I'm free. Anyway, even if we did manage to meet up, what then? We all do different jobs now, and we all have new friends who aren't mutually acquainted. I'm not sure what we'd talk about.
So that's really how it goes, huh?
We all go through it. It's part of life.
I know. It's okay. It just seems a pity. That's all.
You know, having said all that, there's something else that I've always felt about this.
Really?
Yes. I feel that no matter how long we're apart, and no matter what we might go through in the meantime, all of us will be straight back here if Watatsumi Island is ever in danger. Even if we've all changed beyond recognition, we can always trust that we've got each other's backs. And that's one thing that's never gonna change.
We're your troops, General Goro. You trained us, you took us into battle, and led the way as we charged against the enemy. Even if we seldom keep in contact now, we are still brothers in arms. If you say the word, we will all pick up our weapons again at a moment's notice. Long live the resistance!
Yes, that's the way it should be. Long live the resistance!
Long live the resistance! Yeah, I totally know what's going on. Oh, no, I'm kidding.
I won't disturb you any further. You guys keep training hard. Regarding everything else, I'm sure it'll all be fine.
Jellyfish. After joking around with the soldiers for a time, you hear approaching footsteps.
Ah, General Goro, you're here.
Hello.
I believe Hiroaki's been hoping to catch you. He's been waiting at the camp for a long time, but never saw you return. Are you planning to head back to camp later? If you're busy, I can go and let him know so he's not waiting there in vain.
Tell him I'll be right over. I know what I have to do now. Come with me. Let's head to the camp.
Bro, I feel like I'm being tugged around fucking everywhere. Oh, alright.
Denjiro is right. No matter what changes the future may bring, we will always have each other's backs.
Damn it.
Sure, there may be some awkward silences when we meet again after a long time, but in no time at all, we'd be the best of friends again.
What the fuck was that? Let's go, Goro. Holy shit.
General Goro,
Ha.
I would like to request permission to leave the Resistance, sir.
Alright, bye.
I know this may seem very abrupt, and in fact, I've only just made the decision.
It's all right.
Back then, I had so much hatred for the Vision Hunt decree, and so much disappointment in Narukami Island for supporting it. But after the war ended, I wanted to go back and visit, but I still couldn't make up my mind. Thanks to Miss Hina's encouragement, I was finally able to find the courage to talk to you about it. Of course, if you disapprove, I'll obey your orders. I am your subordinate, after all.
Miss Hina? I don't recognize that name.
Miss Hina? Who's that?
It's a long story.
Forget it. Never mind her. I approve your application to leave the Resistance.
General Goro,
Come on, don't look so down. It's not like we're never going to see each other again. If you ever have the time, you should come back and visit Watatsumi Island. There's no need to limit yourself to a specific place. Just do what you want to do. No matter where we are, we will always be comrades.
Yes, General.
Send the soldier off to the seashore. Oh, he sent the soldiers. Sorry. My apologies.
I'll take my leave then. Take care of yourself, General Goro.
Take care. That was okay.
Yeah.
Or should I say, it was for the best. This is how it should be. It should leave you with a smile on your face. Just like this.
Yeah. Oh, that's an adorable picture. The smiling send-off. We smile when we part so that we may smile when we meet again. Yeah. He has grown, even if it's mentally.
Wanna come over for tea?
I don't want to come over for tea, Hutao. God damn it. Yo, wait, I see a crab. Hold up. Crab. Thank you. Sorry. E. Okay. Now we gotta find the other two. Woo! Storyline summary. What? Oh! I clicked on the wrong one. I was like, what the fuck? Ayo 69. I'm a child. I'm an absolute buffoon. I need mental stability and help. What do you mean stop? Why did you say what I do now? Yeah, that's rude.
There was definitely something strange about the. Sorry that you had to. Since Watatsu, I also wanted to come and see what things are like in an area ruled by the. I've never been good at dealing with people like her. I could probably deal with her.
Why? I feel like there's like
really?
two more in each
That would be
side.
great. To be honest, this is something that's always worried me. So, as soon as I've worked through this, first things first.
We can start with some theoretical study.
Good plan. Start by studying some theory, address the fear at its root, and then I'll have nothing to be afraid of. But where would I go to learn about this?
Mom's house.
I wouldn't know anyone on Narukami Island. Oh, let's go back to Watatsumi Island and ask around there.
Why? Fucking god damn it! God damn it! I feel like I'm playing a tug of war with a damn dog. But they're just fucking taking me everywhere. Fucking sightseeing. The hell is down there? Hold on. Oh. No, what the hell is that? Ew, what the hell? Oh. Alright, so I never claimed to be smart. Alright? I never claimed to be smart. I'm sorry. Hello. Hello, Passion. How you doing?
I feel more at ease on Watatsumi Island.
Let's go.
I had an idea on the way here.
Oh.
Many of my army
None
comrades
ideas.
are older than me, and I'm sure that handling this kind of situation must be second nature to them by now. So I thought we could go ask them for advice. But I can't just go to them and say, hey, I'm no good at this. So instead, I'm going to go with a cover story. That I'm asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend. Yeah, that's gonna go over so well. You tell, about how this will happen.
I see. So, you're saying that your friend, sorry, is having some trouble with a certain someone who has an intense personality?
Yes. So I'm here on my friend's behalf to ask you for advice on a coping strategy.
Based on my experience, the easiest way to deal with people like that is just go through the motions.
Going through the motions. What's the logic behind that?
Well, you see, General Goru, General Goru's friend, I mean, always listens intently when other people are talking, and takes them very seriously. No matter who the other person is, General Goru's friend treats them all equally, which, don't get me wrong, is something I admire very much. But the other side of the coin is that it makes General Goru's friend very susceptible to falling for the other party's verbal traps and being led by the nose. Now, if something like that is bothering you, your best bet is simply to not give the other party your full, undivided attention. Don't hang on their every word, and when they ask a difficult question, just gloss over it.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. So that's how it's done.
Well, it's something to try. Whether it'll actually work in this case is a different question. Going through the motions is a skill that everyone has to get the hang of as they get older. I'm guessing General Goro's friend is on the younger side.
Bro, he
Well,
fucking read you
on
like a
my
damn
friend's
book.
behalf, thank you for your advice.
Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I heard that Miwa from Sangonomiya Shrine is also in the area.
Miwa.
Why don't you ask her for advice, too? She's supposed to be good with interpersonal stuff. It can't hurt to get another perspective.
Makes sense. All right, let's see what Miwa has to say.
Miwa. I like that name, honestly. I'm gonna steal that name. It's my name now. Fuck.
Most people who wish to have an audience with Her Excellency usually start by presenting their name cards and official documents to Miwa, who then passes them along. So I'm sure Miwa has lots of experience dealing with all kinds of people. Hopefully, she'll have some good ideas.
General Goro, and the captain of Swordfish too. What are you doing here?
We wanted to ask you about something.
You tell me about the jam you're in. What if it's a jelly,
I
though?
see. So General Goro's
Marmalade,
friend
maybe?
wants to overcome his weakness, right?
That's right. Do you have any advice?
Get good. Sorry, no, sorry.
Let me think. My advice would be to hide what you are really thinking.
Hide your thoughts? Interesting.
Cast your minds back. Why do you think Yai Miko was able to tease General Goro's friend, and not the other way around?
Madam,
It's
you're very
because she
intense.
always has that same smile on her face, so no one ever knows what she's really thinking. She's already won the battle right from the start. If General Goro's
Deception.
friend wants to go head-on with her, he must at least learn to do as she does, to conceal the workings of his mind.
You make so much sense. So what you're saying is, my friend just needs to keep his cool, and she won't have the chance to take advantage of him.
Exactly. Many things look complicated on the surface, but often, all it comes down to is who loses their cool first.
You know,
Wonderful.
You're not wrong.
You have my gratitude. I'm sure with your approach, that friend of mine will be able to overcome his weakness.
Then I wish General Goro's friend a great victory.
Well, I'm slowly starting to gain confidence. Oh, I suddenly remembered. Her Excellency updated her general operational directives recently. Who knows? There may be some useful suggestions in there too. Let's go take a look, just to be thorough.
Bro.
Her Excellency handed me the general operational directives in 3 parts, and I think this is where I placed them.
I don't know why, but I thought he buried them. Like he was gonna dig up the fucking dirt. But yeah, so I decided to bury this, keep it in safekeeping.
Let's see. Deployment and mobilization, logistics, conflict resolution, dealing with Outlander merchants. Aha! Got it! How to avoid awkward social situations. Well, that's Her Excellency for you. She thinks of everything, doesn't she?
What does it say?
Socializing is as important as a decisive battle. Know yourself and your enemy to succeed. Boy, if even Her Excellency treats this so seriously, then we'd really better be careful. What I take from this is it's not enough just to learn some general countermeasures. We need specific knowledge of Yae Miko's individual weaknesses to achieve ultimate victory. But how do we figure her out?
I think we can visit Yaimiko Publishing House. Sorry.
Yae Publishing House. Makes sense. Since she goes there often, perhaps we can find some telling details about her there. Let's go and investigate.
We're going on an investigation. Speaking of investigate, hold on. Honestly, if I could, I would roll a fucking d20 for investigating these things, just to see my luck. See if it actually pertains to it. Whee!
With the wind,
Greetings. Here to buy some books?
No.
We just got a new batch of light novels in. Oh, these ones are all the rage at the moment. I must say that Lady Guji has a keen eye for a good book. Almost everyone she picks is a bestseller. Apparently, the rumor goes that if you can impress Lady Guji with your writing, you're just one small step away from becoming the next big author.
Are these books personally selected by Yae Miko?
Yes. Well, first we screen all manuscripts, filter out the bad ones, and write synopses for the rest. Then we send those to Lady Guji for final approval.
So, you have close dealings with Guji Yae. What sort of person is she?
Well, for starters, she's a very busy person. Whenever she visits the Yae publishing house, she never stays for long. So, actually, we don't know a whole lot about her. Still, she seems very invested in Yae Publishing House. And on occasion, she'll share some of her promotional strategies with us. Take That's Life magazine, for example. When we first started running it, sales were very poor. The return was barely covering costs, and for a while, it was on the verge of being axed. But the fans weren't happy about the prospect of their favorite magazine being discontinued. They kept writing in, begging us to keep it going. So in the end, Lady Guji stepped in and drew up a new marketing plan.
Yeah,
Next thing you know, sales are through the roof.
That's Life. Wait, isn't that...
What's up?
Nothing. It just reminded me of something unrelated.
Oh, I bet you it's not unrelated.
I didn't realize Yae Miko personally handled the marketing for Yae Publishing House. Yet more proof of her unparalleled skill in reading people's minds. Anyway, thank you very much. Is there anything more you can tell me about Guji Yae?
No, that's all. Look, I'm not sure what your plan is here, but I caution you against trying to second-guess Lady Guji. Just my opinion, but she's the most mysterious person I've ever met.
You think she's mysterious too? I guess we can forget about getting any insights this way then. Actually, you said that this batch of light novels was hand-picked by her, right? Maybe we could take a brief look. Perhaps we can get some inspiration from them.
Sure. If you're interested, I recommend this book. I've been to other worlds, but I've never tasted defeat. The protagonist doesn't have any particularly exciting abilities, but never fails to defeat strong opponents. It's all thanks to their wealth of experience and cunning strategies.
Cunning strategies? In that sense, it sounds similar to Her Excellency Sangonomiya.
Oh, there's an iconic line in this book that people quite like. One who relinquishes nothing also gains nothing. If you want to win when you're at a disadvantage, a little sacrifice is probably going to be necessary.
Thank you for the valuable advice. Well, one more string to our strategic bow. Although I didn't learn much about my enemy, I've still learned a lot from everyone. It's time to put these theories to the test. Let's go to Yae Miko's lair, the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Yae Miko's lair. Jesus Christ. Wow. Wow. Anyways. I honestly would not be surprised if Yae Miko could actually read people's minds. I would not be surprised at this moment in time. Or in the future, to be honest. Just I wouldn't be surprised.
So this is the Grand Narukami Shrine. It's the first time I've been to this place.
Hello there. You look like you have something weighing on your mind. Would you like to draw a fortune slip?
Yee.
The Grand Narukami Shrine's fortune slips have always been very accurate.
I've heard that the generals of the past used to employ all sorts of divination techniques to find out their fortune before a battle. I'm not in the habit of it, but since the opportunity's come up, I'd like to give it a try. Let's draw one together.
That one. Alright, select the center right fortune slip, and the other ones are select the rightmost fortune slip, select the center left fortune slip, and select the leftmost fortune slip. Yeah, we're gonna do this one. Click the cylinder to draw a fortune slip. Wiggle wiggle. Alright, what we got? Successfully draw a fortune slip. Open it up quickly.
Let's see what we've drawn. Oh no, it's misfortune. This is a bad sign. The road ahead is going to be a dangerous one.
Bro, what the fuck? What? You don't have to do me dirty like that. Don't fret. We will not be deterred.
You're right. When I think about it, I'm a general of Watatsumi Island. I shouldn't let some Narukami Island fortune slip hold me back. Onward!
Where the hell are you? Oh boy.
Any second now, we'll be face to face with her.
We're in this together. Let's show her who's boss.
Don't worry. All our hard work is definitely going to pay off. She can forget about teasing me this time.
I doubt it. Look for Yayumiga together with Goro.
Oh? You arrived a little later than expected. Did you run into some trouble along the way?
You knew we were coming?
But of course. That's why I'm here waiting for you.
So what if you knew we were coming? This time, we won't get caught off guard. We're here to...
Bro.
Slow down. No need to rush. Let me guess. In the past, I used to have many believers coming to see me at the shrine every day, and most of them came for the same reason. Especially those who came in pairs. 9 times out of 10, they were here seeking to know their future fate,
What the fuck?
hoping that it would be a lifetime together.
No.
If you're interested, I'd be quite happy to do a reading for you two.
Together for a lifetime?
Whoa there, calm down, Goro.
Remember what Shuhei said? We mustn't pay too much attention to what she says. Otherwise, we may be fooled by her cunning words.
Now that I think about it, perhaps I never needed to recommend that store to you in the first place. You can just leave all your fur grooming to your little friend here. Imagine her holding your tail in one hand, combing it gently with the other.
You cunt!
Uh-oh, not good. My mind is already full of mental images.
Your mind is what? No, yeah, no, my mind is actually fucking empty because it's trying to block out all this curse shit. Yeah, me too. I can't unthink it now.
I'll have to resort to the method Miwa taught us.
By the way, there's really no point in trying to hide the way you feel. You might be able to remain stony-faced if you really try, but with your tail swishing behind you, it tells everything.
What?
Then again, you know what? Most people only pay attention to your tail, but those soft, pointy ears are really just as fascinating.
See, okay. See, this is where you, like, turn it onto her. Like, no. I'm not looking at his. I'm looking at yours. And then she'd be like, wait a minute. This is not how this shit's supposed to work. They're not supposed to fight back. Please, no more. I can't take it anymore.
There's only one method left. A cunning strategy that no one saw coming. This is going to hurt me almost as much as it hurts my opponent. But there's no other way.
What the hell are you gonna do? Goro, what the hell are you gonna do?
I think the real reason you know me so well is that you're just like me.
What?
Just like me, you hug your tail when you go to sleep. And just like me, you daydream about someone else grooming your tail for you.
Yo!
I see. You decided to admit your feelings in an effort to bring me down with you. Not bad. I suppose this is a step forward for you. But I'm afraid I don't have a tail at all.
No!
Goro, K.O. It doesn't. No, you do have a tail. You do, though. That's the funny part, Lamau.
Retreat! Retreat!
No, Goro.
Fighting on is futile. Better to conserve resources for the next confrontation. We're out of here. When I get back, I'm going to train harder than I've ever trained before. I won't lose to her again.
Bye-bye now. Come again soon.
Bye-bye now. Come again soon. Tactical retreat next time. Fucking lies. You do have a tail.
What? Another
bad one?
No, let me try again.
No.
Go!
Alright. Absolute lies. Lies and deception. Okay, I want to figure out where this is at. Because if I can just... Because there's an achievement you can get, which... Okay, so I'm assuming it's all the way here. No, is it all... So you're telling me I have to go all the way back? Next time on Genshin Impact. Praying for the future. Hold on. Is it this? Okay, could it? Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, let's go. Right, cool.
So this is the...
Hello there.
The way.
The Grand Narukami.
I've heard that the general... Let's draw one together.
Alright, we're gonna do this one. Do-do. Do-do. Do-do.
Let's see what we've drawn. It's great misfortune!
It got worse!
Hold me. I don't feel so good.
I'm not touching you. This must be a trap.
A trap? Are you saying that Yae Miko fears us and tried to sabotage our plans by making sure we drew a great misfortune? Who knew she'd stoop so low? Well, I will not be intimidated.
Intimidated. Intimidated. Alright, anyways. Let's see if I can just... Bro.
So this is the Grand Naru...
Hello there. The Grand Narukami.
I've heard that the... I'm not in the habit of it. Let's draw one together.
Alright, do this one.
Let's see what we've drawn. Good fortune.
Oh.
Not bad. At least it's something good. It means that our training must have been effective. Things will go differently this time.
Yeah, I don't think it will. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I don't think it will. Yeah.
One client, two clients.
So this is the...
Hello there. The Grand Narukami.
I've heard that the... Let's draw one together.
Alright, and I'm wondering if this is great fortune.
Let's see what we've drawn. Great fortune!
Yep, see?
All right.
No,
so we have luck on our side.
Fortune telling.
We can definitely show her who's boss today. Let's go.
I see it's changing time.
What? Another bad one?
But what was I saying? I have great divination things. Promise. Anyways. Continue playing from here. Let's get that last ending. Yeah. Get that last ending. Goro's hangout is done. Whee! Alright, hey Goro, how you doing?
There was definitely something strange. Sorry that you had to... Since Watatsumi... I also wanted to come and see what things are like and... I've never been... I could probably deal... Really? That would... To be honest, so... as soon as I've worked through this... first... I see. If I can get the better of... Good plan! Let's see. No, I was with my subordinates at the time. I think we can give it a try. I heard all the
I'm not sure if this is right, but we're gonna try.
So this, although it looks slightly... Okay, let's get started. I'll be me, and you be a shrewd and savvy businesswoman.
Welcome to Word Vomit Groceries. We've got everything you need.
Hi! Hi! So, a lot of the soldiers have been... So, 10? Okay, I'll settle the check. The price seems pretty cheap to me. I think that's still not... I'm sorry, I don't know the specific prices of these... This won't get us anywhere. Something I'm... maybe... That's so expensive. I know what a fair price is when it comes to cake.
If you don't want to bargain, you'll have to do as I say.
Wait a sec. If you think about this from another angle, a cake that costs 100,000... let me see. I've been saving up recently. I think I should have enough.
Bro.
So, there isn't really a kind of cake that costs 100,000 more per slice?
I really don't think so, but I
What
really
a shame.
wouldn't be surprised.
I feel like role-playing as a vendor is a little outside. Fatui? Let's go give it a...
I wouldn't be surprised if I just did that whole one again. Hold on. Feel like I did, but I don't know what other ones. Let's see if there's any differences. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Yeah, so this, okay. So you're behind the letters, asking around. So it can't be that. So it'd have to be the other option again. Which, not sure what would be.
There was definitely something sorry that you had. Since Watatsumi Island, I also wanted to come and see what things are like. I've never been good. I could probably deal...
Bah. So maybe?
You're right.
Okay, let's stay clear of Publishing House for them. Oh, maybe
Okay,
this might be
whatever
it.
you think's best. Let's avoid Yae Publishing House for now.
Okay, this
Actually,
has to be it.
there's something else I have to sort out while I'm on Narukami Island. It's a personal matter.
Stupid.
Back when we were fighting the Shogun's army at Nazuchi Beach, I had a box with me that contained some very important items. The odds were stacked against us that day, and the resistance was forced to retreat. I had to abandon the box, but I managed to quickly bury it first. I went back to collect it on this trip, but it turned out someone had already dug it up. So I asked around the area, and the locals said that apparently the Adventurers Guild had beaten me to it. That box is very important to me. I have to get it back from the Adventurers Guild. Would you mind coming along?
No problem. Well, since you asked.
Thank you
No
so
problem.
much. Let's head right over. Time is of the essence.
Of course. Oh, well, okay.
Go!
You tell Catherine Goro is looking for a box he buried. About how Goro?
I'm afraid that will be a little difficult.
Why? What's happened? Has the box gone?
Don't worry. The item you are looking for is safe and sound. However, I'm unable to return it to you at present. The reason being, it is connected to a case involving the treasure hoarders, which is still under investigation.
That's strange. I buried that box there. What does it have to do with the treasure hoarders?
Allow me to explain. Not long ago, we received a commission concerning a theft by treasure hoarders at Komore Tea House. The adventurer who accepted the commission followed their trail and heard that they had buried the treasure at Nazuchi Beach. But when we went to dig up the stolen items, we found many other things buried there along with them. As such, we cannot ascertain which of the items have to do with the treasure hoarders at this stage. For now, all we can do is hold all related items at the Adventurers Guild until such a time as we have caught the group of treasure hoarders in question. Then, we will see that all items are returned to their rightful owners.
I see. I never expected that other people would be burying things in the same place. Well, since these are the rules, I won't press you for it. But might I ask how the investigation is coming along?
This is where the difficulty arises. To date, we have still not been able to locate the hiding place of the treasure hoarders, so I'm afraid it still could take some time.
So there's no knowing when this will be resolved. Maybe I could help. I could find the treasure hoarders for you, and once you confirm everything is in order, you'll be able to return my box to me. It's very important to me, so the sooner I get it back, the better.
That is perfectly acceptable. However, many adventurers have investigated this case recently. They have searched far and wide, but their efforts have been fruitless. If the two of you are still interested in taking the case, you may have to devise an original approach.
Let's head to Komoro or Komoro. I think it's probably more or less Komoro. Tea house first.
Yes, it seems like the only sensible place to start. With any luck, we might be able to find some clues there. Well, actually, since it's come up, what's the Komore Tea House like?
Place to have tea? It's actually a hot pot place. Is all of the above.
Hot pot? So they call it a tea house despite the fact that it is obviously a hot pot restaurant? Huh, how confusing.
Yay.
Anyway, let's go take a look.
Over and over.
Over and over. Cannot believe you keep making the same mistake.
With the wind.
I wouldn't say that very easily.
Are you here to investigate the recent theft as well?
Yeah.
We're grateful for
Give me
the
my shit.
assistance.
Give it back.
However, I'm afraid I don't have any more clues. It was Tarumaru's #2 reserve fund that they stole. They struck late at night while there was no one in the surrounding area, so they could slip in unnoticed. By the time we realized, it was too late.
Dum-dum.
They left enough clues for us to retrieve the box, but we found no trace of the group of treasure hoarders who dared to target our tea house. I've asked around many times, and there were no eyewitnesses at all. We're definitely dealing with experienced crooks here. Oh, Tarumaru, what are you doing out here?
Bro, they had a fucking dog
How
voice actor for him.
strange.
Great.
I don't know what's gotten
This is
into
fantastic.
Tarumaru today.
He says he knows where the treasure hoarders are hiding.
You understand him? Does that mean you're a... Dude, first off, Traveler, really, if you're gonna ask if he's a dog, first off, his ears, and he has a fucking tail. Like, bro.
How can I describe it? It's like listening to a regional dialect. A lot of it goes
He's
over
not
my head, but
furry.
I can still get the
He's
general
just-
gist. Anyway, he says he was there at the scene of the crime.
He doesn't have
The
enough
treasure
hair
hoarders
to
didn't
be
see
a furry.
Tarumaru as a threat, so he stayed and listened in on their whole conversation. Since there were so many of them and they were armed, Tarumaru didn't dare to bark loudly, so he just had to let them go.
Oh, no wonder. Poor boy. He's been acting more anxious than usual lately and is always looking outside. And I thought he just wanted someone to take him for a walk.
Nah, bitch. Good boy.
Yes, that does sound like quite a predicament. Okay, I think I understand now.
I fucking don't. The hell did he say?
Tarumaru says he heard the treasure hoarders conspiring to hide out at the beach directly below Tenchukaku. No one usually thinks to look there, and it's become something of a safe haven for treasure hoarders. He also mentioned that there were a gang of 5 people. The leader's name is Kosuke, and the second in command is called Yasuhisa. The leader's scent indicated he was probably from the Narukami Island area, while the 2 newcomers in the team were more likely from somewhere else.
You get all that from a wolf?
Thank you, Tarimaru. It must have been hard for you, knowing the details of the crime but not being able to communicate them. Don't you worry. We'll take care of everything from here. We will definitely get your belongings back. Let's go there in person. We might not have any troops with us, but between the 2 of us, we should be able to deal with a handful of petty thieves.
No, okay. I'll see how it is. Fucking whore. God damn it. EA Sports. Yes. Don't know where I'm going. I'm in trouble. I wish. Then maybe I could be more amusing. Who knows? Go! Whee! Alright, we gotta go in this cave down. And then, okay, we gotta kick all these guys' asses.
I think we're getting close. There's danger in the air. And something doesn't smell right. Be careful.
Ayo, wake up.
Animal test 6308. There is no escape. This isn't good. Huh?
You're open. Don't get too close.
Absorption test. Illusion shattered.
This is bizarre. How would anyone think to look here?
Boss,
Bro,
didn't you say that the most dangerous place is the safest place to hide?
Yeah, and I still maintain that I'm right in principle. Think how many days we've been here. No one else has come looking for us, have they? I can't believe we got caught. Just when the whole thing had nearly blown over. Hey, kid! Who the heck are you guys anyway?
Just some people fighting for justice in Inazuma. Tamaru's best buddies. Woof.
We shouldn't waste any more time on these people. Life is tough in the Resistance, but none of our troops would ever think about laying a hand on the innocent civilians under their rule. You have things so much better here, and this is how you choose to live your life? It's pure selfishness. We should turn them over to the Adventurers Guild right away. Once their identities are confirmed, they'll get the punishment they deserve.
Please, show a little mercy.
Fuck that.
We'll give you half of everything we've saved up over the years. If you're willing to turn a blind eye on this, anything's up for negotiation.
That's enough. Tie them up and take them away.
Yes, sir.
Oh, come to think of it, this is not a military camp, so there's no need for me to be so heavy-handed. But thieves still have to be punished. Let's escort them back.
My Hutao is on critical health. But we continue moving on. I'm fucking stupid. Don't mind me.
I am pleased to confirm that these are indeed the individuals who stole from Komori Tea House. I didn't expect you to catch them so quickly, especially with no new leads to explore. In accordance with the rules, now that we have procured an oral confession from the treasure hoarders and verified the list of stolen items, we can now return the box to you. Here, please take it.
Thank goodness.
Are you gonna open it and take a look?
Well, let me think. The contents of the box don't belong here. They belong on Watatsumi Island.
So, like, why'd you bring it here then?
Let's head there now and open it.
Wow. God damn it, why? Also, why? Yeah. Hello, I'm here to open up a box.
One,
On Amazon
two,
Prime delivery.
3. Yes, it looks like they're all here.
What are these?
Some personal items that once belonged to the troops under my command. Water bottles, towels, knee guards. Just everyday items, but each one bears the handwritten name of its former owner. These were the only things those soldiers had for their families to remember them by. We all knew going into that battle that the odds of survival were slim. Many of the soldiers came to me and said they wanted to leave something behind as a keepsake for their loved ones. You see, their swords and polearms broke in battle. Their damaged armor wouldn't have been easy to carry. And many of them couldn't write very well, so they couldn't even leave a letter. In the end, all they could leave to their families were these ordinary items. Artifacts of their daily lives.
Goro.
My soldiers trusted me, but I failed to lead them to victory that day. Then they trusted me with these, and instead of honoring their last wishes right away, I had to hastily bury them in the sand. Every time something like this happens, I tell myself that by the next time I'm faced with the same situation, I have to be stronger.
You got the box back. It's alright now. Don't be so hard on yourself.
But right now, let me just mourn them for a little while longer.
Well, of course. Take your time. Final remembrance. Let me mourn them for just a little while longer. Oh, damn. Okay, I didn't want to do the last one on like a fucking really sad one. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, man. But I'm glad though at the same time that they didn't do like it's all happy and everything like that. Like, yeah, the other ones were like, you know, fun and stuff like that, but they had a serious one which fits because it's like it shows how do I say this, or not say this, but how to explain this, but it shows like the after effects of the war in Inazuma. Even though I'm really sad there isn't that much, like, there isn't much. I stand still for a damn second and you start singing. There isn't much in the war. Like, the only places you'd actually kind of see where it's at is here. And like and a little bit of here. That's about it. Like and then obviously you've got the Kujo encampment. But like otherwise you don't see like hardly anything of this war. It doesn't even sound like a war. It just sounds like a few skirmishing battles, which from the sounds of it might have been the case. I just wish they would have that more like emphasized throughout the environment. But yay. Now Boros is done. Are these temples all guide? Hell yeah. I need more of those. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be ending the stream here soon, but I'm going to most likely be I am going to be streaming tomorrow, but it's most likely going to be Genshin again because I have no other games I really feel like streaming at the moment, which hopefully here next month that'll be changing soon, especially since I'm going to be trying to play Lost Ark. If you don't know what Lost Ark is, it's an MMO. It's a top-down MMO action game that just looks really fun to play. There's plenty of videos out there about what's going on, what's going to be released to the western side, because currently we're going to be behind by approximately 3 fucking years for the Korean side until they update us in the future tiers. But yeah, I'm going to be probably streaming that a lot when I do stream, except for on Sundays, because it's obviously reserved for D&D and such. But yeah, not sure exactly which one I'm going to be doing. I might work on finishing these two, get them out of the way. I don't know how to pronounce his name, sadly, because I'm stupid. But Barbara, I'm going to work on finishing or getting hers done as well, because I don't know much about these two. The same with Noelle and Bennett. Once you actually do these hangouts, like if you started like not that early, if you started like kind of how I did, where it was like a little bit later than half the year for last year for this game, I didn't really know most of these characters. The only one I kind of know is Toma, Goro, Yunjin, and then I don't even know that much about Seiyu. And then Guang, I know a little bit about because she's been in quests more often. I know a little bit about Beto and stuff like that. But otherwise, you don't really get to know much else from, unless you've done previous events and stuff like that that they have been featured in. But yeah, I'm gonna do these tomorrow. Hopefully they don't take me super long time, because even with just doing half, it still took me a while to do his shit and even just the rest of that. But yeah, I hope
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Swear to God. I hope you enjoyed today's stream today, and I hope you got to enjoy the interactions with Senketsu, or Senketsu here in the bottom, oh shit, in the bottom left. He's gonna be staying there permanently. He might be getting a revamp on his seats. I'm probably gonna do just interchanging different seats, like different chairs and stuff like this, because thank you Zero for giving me ideas. I'm just still sad I didn't come up with this shit early on. I'm very disappointed in myself. But yeah, thank you again very much for watching the stream, whether it be while it was live or I'm kind of tired, so my brain's shutting down. Whether it be through VODs and stuff like that, or on YouTube, which if you haven't done so already, maybe consider following my socials down below and subscribing to my YouTube, so you can see the live streams when they go upload down there, so then you can go back and watch them whenever you'd like. Hopefully in the future, this year, I'll be doing more video content, like updating and stuff like this, and not updating, like editing and stuff like that, so make it more just highlight reels as well. But yeah, nevertheless, thank you again, and I hope to see you all next stream.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging,